Yeah, guys, today is a wonderful day because I've got useful information that will help you to move to Canada. This information is quite helpful, and I would like you to stay tuned. Let's go through this. So, I'm going to be talking about Nova Scotia Health Immigration Support Services. And I would like you all to stay put if you're a health worker or even if you are not, because there are still programs which can help you to qualify to work as a healthcare worker in Canada. And that is the reason why today, as I found this video, I feel very excited and I would like to spend a little time with you to tell you about how you can move to Canada to Nova Scotia and work as a healthcare professional or as a health worker. So we're gonna be going through this together. So, Nova Scotia, they really understand this. Just let me read it from them. They say, we understand that immigration can be a complex and challenging process, which is why we have an immigration and international recruitment team available to assist employees with any concern regarding immigration to Canada. So these guys are just there to support you to move to Canada because they know what it takes to move to Canada. There's going to be a bit rigorous. In order to make it simple, they establish this commission instead of people who would read your mails, who will give you advice, who will give you support to get a job, to move to Canada, to get qualified, to do your assessment, and everything you need to do, including your registration. The beautiful thing is that as I go down, I'm going to be showing you even how people that come from certain countries like India, Nigeria, US, UK, Australia can move to Canada at a fast track space without spending time like every other country does to move to Canada. So it's a great thing that country like Nigeria is inclusive, country like India is inclusive, and a few other countries which I'm going to show you. About seven countries. So this for me is a great news which I must break to you today. Okay, and that is why I've make up my time today to tell you about Nova Scotia healthcare support system. So look at it: support for internationally educated healthcare professionals. So this is going to be supporting those who are educated in healthcare outside of Canada. Nova Scotia Health is actively working to hire internationally educated healthcare professionals based on the specific need of our communities. To review all open job opportunities with Nova Scotia Health and relevant licensure requirement, please visit this. This is the place you're gonna be visiting, okay, to review all the jobs which are available and what their requirements are. So you can click here actually to see the job. I'm going to be coming back here, but I want to just open it up so that we can keep it open for our future use. Yeah, let me go back. Now, apart from that, you can see for specifically international registered nurse posting, please visit this. For registered nurse, it's quite different posting from other healthcare workers. And for detail about information on immigration support, please visit this place. If you want to get immigration support, so you can visit this. So I can say open a new tab, right? Yeah, so we open it and we can see it. This is for those who needs or require support. Okay, yeah, that is a different page altogether. Now, job application will be reviewed, and only those candidates who meet the requirement will be advised to go on to the next step. Licensure for internationally educated nurses, because you have to register right before you write, but this is what they've done. The Nova Scotia College of Nursing has implemented a new approach to registration and licensure that will establish a fast and predictable pathway to licensure in Nova Scotia. And look at the predictable pathway. The expedited licensure process is enabled international nurses who demonstrated good standing and are registered and hold a current license that entitles them to practice as registered nurse in the Philippines, in the India, in Nigeria, in USA, in UK, in Australia or New Zealand. To be eligible for registration and licensure in Nova Scotia with no additional requirement other than passing the entrance exam. So if you have passed the entrance exam, you do not need any additional, licensure process to work if you have studied in Philippines, in India, in Nigeria, in USA, in UK, in Australia, or New Zealand, if you are registered as a nurse there. So registered nurse in Nigeria, registered nurse in India, registered nurse in Philippines, I think this is for you. So I expect you to take this advantage, this opportunity. Of course, people in UK, in US, and in Australia or New Zealand may not be running to come, but for you in India, for you in Philippines, for you in Nigeria, I think this is your game. Yeah, for more information about the expedited licensure process for seven distinguished designated contract to apply, please visit the NCSN website here. So you can open it in a new tab. This is where you're gonna see all the information, how you could actually do this. Yeah, if you come to this place, you saw the information. So I'll bring you here, no problem, just relax. We don't have to be in a hurry, right? Yeah, so that is it. And I've just opened a recruitment of international educated nurses. You can see information there which they have for you. Once you obtain the license information, you will your eligibility for employment with Nova Scotia Health must be verified and match the screening criteria in our application process. To begin the application process with Nova Scotia Health, please apply to a registered international nurse posting. As part of the application process, you will complete a formal assessment related to your nursing competencies. You see. So those are all information. Now, licensure for other international educated healthcare professionals. For other ones, this is the process. If you are not among the eight expedited places or countries, seven expedited countries, then you have to pass through the process. Now, I would like to show you a little about the job. For the jobs, you can actually come here to see. This is Nova Scotia Health Physician Recruitment, IWK Health Staff and Physician Recruitment, NS Health Recruitment. So you can check out any of them and you can view the job postings. So if you come here, you can search for the job posting by keyword, let's say nurses, or let me just say Nova Scotia since I don't know any of the place. Let me even just put NS. So here you have lot of jobs, okay, up to 516 pages, okay. So this is great. So you have a lot of job postings which are all open here. So you can just have a look at which job fits suits you. Nursing practitioner, registered nurse, licensed practitioners, blah 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 blah. So you can see a lot of jobs, including for dietitians, radiographic, radiological technologies, doctors, and everything is here. So just take your time and go through it. I'm not gonna, go through that. So the next thing I want to take you through is international nurses currently registered and licensed in the Philippines, India, Nigeria, Australia, US, UK, and New Zealand. If you are one of these guys, so you should pay attention to this, okay? This website is for you if you are an international nurse who is registered and hold a current license in good standing that entitles you to practice as registered nurse in the Philippines, India, Nigeria, Australia, UK, US, or New Zealand, okay, and not registered or licensed in Canada. If you are not already registered in Canada, then it's for you. You are not eligible for this pathway if your license have expired in one of the seven countries which have been mentioned. Okay, so you're not gonna be eligible. Okay, yeah. Applicant portal information and sign up. So this is where you can register and sign. Oh, come on, that was too fast. Did I really click on you? I think it's like he just sends me. Let me just go back. Yeah, so this is where you're gonna do your registration and sign up. Okay, and you can start creating your accounts. So you click on the following link and select sign up and create an account. What to expect on the application? Let's see what you're gonna expect. Please note if you were educated and or registered as mental health nurse, please email us at registration at nscn.cap before beginning your application because they're going to show you a different process which you will require. When the application process open, you will log in your profile on our portal and select the application type called RN applicant expedited countries. Submit two pieces of identification showing your legal name. If your name has changed, you may be required to submit a name change document such as marriage certificate and many other certificates which would be eligible. Number three is that we will need to determine that you hold a current license that entitles you to practice as an RN in one of the seven identified countries that your license is in good standing. Okay, they will do this by reviewing a verification of registration form that was sent directly to us from your regulatory body. Okay, note if you arrange for a verification form to be sent to the N NNAS, you can either put your NNAS advisory report, blah, 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 so you can read up that. And this is the email is rrt@nscn.ca. Don't worry, I'm going to post this link so you can go through it at the end. Yeah. Then B, for applicant currently licensed in the US, we can, okay, that is for US, then you can only use NURSYS online search tool. Pay the application fee. You must pay an application fee in order for NSCN to make a licensing decision. If you were educated in the UK or Australia, please contact your employer or School of Nursing to provide the below required information. We recommend that you submit this information as soon as possible to avoid delay in the processing of your application. Document from your School of Nursing to confirm your theory and clinical instruction in medicine, surgery, obstetric, pediatrics, mental health, and community health nursing, or document from your employer to confirm your nursing experience in medicine, surgery, and others area. Number six, if you have completed a competence assessment through another regulatory body in Canada, please arrange for NSCN to review a copy of your report. We'll consider the results on the competencies assessment report alongside the other application information when making a registration decision. Additional education requirements, you may be required to complete a competence assessment and bridging education or a nursing re-entry program if you are an internationally educated nurse who does not meet our current currency of practice requirements on whose nursing program did not prepare them to practice in a scope of practice like a nurse in Nova Scotia. An internationally educated nurse who completed a competence assessment with another Canadian regulatory body but did not complete the nursing education requirement to bridge the competency gap identified in the assessment. And number three, note the program require both online and in-class presence if you are referred by NSCN to this additional education, you are responsible for the cost of the required courses and assessment. Okay, yeah, and more information can actually be found if you click on this link. Okay, and note you will be required to submit a criminal record check. Yeah, this is very important for them to ensure that you are, you know, eligible. And to end, when we inform you that you're eligible to apply for the Lancet, this one you are anyway eligible, you do this, so it's not something you need to do now. But please know that NSCN is not afflicted with any international nurse recruitment agency or people offering expedited license and additional fees. So it is quite something that you have to do direct. So starting the application, when you are ready to apply, click here to start your application, okay? And next step from when your application has been approved for license, you have to go to the next step and continue with other process. For exam information for LPN applicants, you must pass the Canadian Practice Nurse Registration exam. For RN applicant, you must pass the NCLEX exam if you have not already done so. Okay? Yeah, so this is quite important for them. So, guys, this is to show you that if you are a citizen of any of this country, then you are really very lucky because you have a straightforward um, pathway. Then, I also want to tell you about Canadian learning pathway. For those of you who are not qualified to work in Canada as a healthcare professional and who may want to study in Canada, there are a number of schools which are approved by Nova Scotia and other places like Ontario, British Columbia, and Alberta for you to run a program and study in Canada. You can see them all here. Okay, even New Brunswick is here, and Nova Scotia, and others. So you can go through them. You can also see some details where they've put here. You can see registered nurse Philippines, registered nurse Nigeria, registered nurse India, registered nurse Nepal, Singapore, and others. So you can see the international learning part. Those are for international learning parts. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So if you're a healthcare professional in Nigeria, in India, in any of these countries which I've mentioned, and you're interested to move to Canada, to Nova Scotia, then seize this opportunity. I hope that this will be very helpful to you guys, and I wish you the best of luck. Cheers.